Hey y'all, so I saw a post about the art of going with the flow, and it resonated with me because I was like, you know what, it is so true. Going with the flow works out. And so I've seen it in my own personal life and experience. For example, career wise, after I graduated college, I was searching for a job. I got a job, and then I was searching for a new job. I gave myself 3 months at this first job, and I was like, this is not going to work. It's not bringing the money that I need and so forth. And I just knew, my potential. So I was looking for a job, and then I heard a voice. I heard the Lord say, be still. And so I stopped looking for a job. And like 1 or 2 weeks later, I received a phone call regarding, a job opportunity. And it just worked out. Boom. Got that new position, right? And then while I was at that new position, I was like, okay, it's time. I always feel a nudge when it's time for me to transition to a new role. And so I was like, okay, God, okay, let me look for other jobs. So I looked for other jobs, and the doors weren't opening, but it was for a reason, because the company that I was at that time, a position randomly opened up and they, hey, do you want it? And it was a new position, upgraded in every area. And I was like, absolutely, right. Work that role. Boom. And then it was time for me to move on from that role. I'm like, okay, God, all right, well, how is this going to work out for me? Like, how I'm going to find, a new one. But I knew that I could trust him. And then so I randomly got a phone call, asking, hey, have this job, this opportunity. Like, I really want you to work for me, X, Y, and Z. I was like, yeah, for sure. It aligned, right? Boom. Got into that new position. And then these things kept happening. Then it was time for me to transition from this new position. I'm like, okay, God, I don't know how this is going to happen, because I have these particular requirements that I need this job to have. And I don't see it working out. Like, I'm looking at the job market and it's just like not aligning. Like, it doesn't have everything. And then I heard, be still. And then I got a random email from somebody who I hadn't heard from in like 2 years. This person was asked me to be a reference, okay? And this is how it's just so crazy. This person asked me to be a reference for them, and then I asked them more information about the company. It aligned with everything that I was looking for, and so I applied, interviewed, got the job same day, accepted the offer. Boom, working at that new job. And so just back to back, right? I went with the flow, and most importantly, I went with God's flow, and I allowed him to orchestrate things in my favor. So I leave that with you to say, allow God to lead you and go with his flow. You got this.